what happened when the world's two biggest democracies, USA and India, are caught in a massive geopolitical chess match. The situation is crazy. They are the best buddy in defense, but in economic side, it's a total clash of titans. Meanwhile, India is showing everyone that country can be most powerful partner without being bossed around. Today, we are about to break down new world order where rules are being rewritten at real time and trust is becoming world most precious commodity. Let's deep dive into topic starting with the famous US ex-secretary of state Henry Kissinger quote. It may be dangerous to be America's enemy, but to be America's friend is fatal. Now, let's dive into the super weird paradox at the heart of the US India relationship. On one hand, their strategic partnership has never been stronger. We are talking about huge defense teamwork with a new program like Project Compact and Indus Innovation. India is even co-producing high-tech missiles and armored vehicles with the US and is now fixing up US Navy ships in its own shipyard. This is a clear signal that they are a unified team in the Indo-Pacific region. But on the other hand, their economic relationship is a minefield. The Trump administration just dropped a new 25% tariff on Indian goods, bringing the total to an eye-watering 50%. This isn't just simple trade fight. It's a direct shot at the India for continuing to buy discounted Russian oil. For India, which has to import over 85% of its oil, this is all about making sure their 1.4 billion people have energy they need. It's a pure national energy security. And social media jabs have been just as sharp. President Trump has been posting on social media criticizing India, even giving shout out to the rival Pakistan and also giving military general platform to speak against India. Indian government has been walking super careful line and saying tariffs are unilateral and unjustified, but still trying to keep trade talks going. This diplomatic tightrope walk shows that India is all about strategic autonomy. The idea that it won't let any one partner to tell it what to do. This isn't just India problem. Many of US oldest allies are feeling hit from the America's first doctrine, where the US is basically pushing its luck with everyone. Let's first take on Europe. The EU is dealing with the new 15% tariff on all its goods. But instead of just taking it, Europe is fighting back with new anti-coercion instrument and the strong response package. The EU is transforming itself from peace project into war project, with its leader openly talking about paying for their own defense and maybe even developing their own nuclear deterrent. The message is pretty clear. The Europe is getting ready for future where they can't rely on US to be their bodyguard. Next, Middle East. As the US start to pull back from the region's conflict, there is a big power vacuum opening up. And guess who is rushing in? Obviously, China. China has already helped broker a huge peace deal between Iran and Saudi Arabia and is now the top investor pouring billions into the projects like Etihad rail network. China is also becoming a key military supplier and creating whole new axis of influence. This is a huge shift from the US decades-long role as a main player in the region. Finally, Asia. US tariff and the trade war with the China have rocked the economics like Japan, Taiwan, and South Korea. This country, which have always depended on the US for security, now face a really uncertain future. The US has hit them with a 15% tariff, which is lower than India, but it is still mess up a global system of free trade. Many of these nations had a China plus one plan to diversify their supply chains. But now they are finding themselves in the crosshair of US tariffs too, adding a whole new layer of complexity. So how India is handling this new turbulent world? With a smart, multi-pronged approach that's all about becoming a more self-reliant and tougher. On economic side, India isn't just sitting back, It's launching a huge 2200 crore export promotion program designed specifically to cushion the Trump tariff shock. This program will help Indian businesses, especially in hard-hit areas like textiles and chemical, finding a new customers in the place like Africa and Latin America. It's a strategy that plays to India's strengths and promote a brand India that known for quality and reliability. And few days ago, Prime Minister Narendra Modi just made a statement which shows how much India is serious about this. Speaking at the conference, he said India's farmers, fishermen and dairy sector are government's highest priority. He even declared, and quote, I know personally I will have to pay a very heavy price for it, but I am prepared for it. This comment is a direct response to the US pushing for India to open up its agriculture and dairy markets, a move that could devastate the livelihoods of hundreds of millions of people. It's a bold and public message that India will not be bullied into compromising the well-being of its people on the world stage. India is a masterclass in strategic independence. It's not picking sides. It's making its defense partnership with the US in a Quad even stronger, while at the same time growing its economic ties with the group like BRICS. India is also actively getting oil from multiple sources, like signing new deals with the UAE and Brazil. It's not relying upon single partner. It is sending a message that the world that India is a partner, not a puppet. The bottom line, the US is using its economic muscle to demand a loyalty, but it's putting the huge dent in the trust of reservoir with its allies. Many of its partners are hearing a new voice. You are on your own. The US just hit India with a massive 50% tariff. What does this mean for US oldest allies in Europe, Middle East, and Asia? It's India's first approach is a bold move, betting that in the world of shifting alliances, the best friend you can have is yourself. So friends, what do you think? Is India's strategy is the right one? Is America's approach is going to backfire big time? Let us know what you think about it in comment box below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dive videos. Thanks for watching.